big stage and display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Moves the ball across the 35.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Pressure is coming. Off target and incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker.
Boy, really good chop up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
2nd down after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
He breaks free.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, easy completion. That's a big hit at the end, but getting a fresh set of downs.
I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go, the ball not loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he's got some space here. Touchdown, Michigan. The special teams produce a score.
And just like that, we flipped the script in this football game. Great job of setting up his blocks, being patient, and then using the afterburners for this touchdown. What a play.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
He'll hand it off. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Coming up to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. The fastball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
And the single back takes the handoff, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Turner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down to scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And we'll get him down that time.
running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
30 short, they hand the ball off. He makes the tackle, but May Stain sets him up first down at the 14.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Gets the carry. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Got great field position to start the drive. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out. Looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaks an open space. The ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
0 running room stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Up the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And moving the receiver now before the snap. First down. We're going to throw the football. Leans back and chucks it deep. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offense coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
They'll toss it to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. The ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. That's the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. A huge defensive score.
This linebacker showed me he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or
going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. The receiver grabs it. Broken tackle still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it. Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They're going to run the option. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Looking to pass here. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. First play of the second half is a handoff. Fights off a defender. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and looking deep down the left side. It is on. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's an out route. The catch made. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The game moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And on third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Choosing to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the moment. They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you you just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And there's the handoff. Tackled after the 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Off target with the throw, incomplete. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Start the drive with a good throw to the right side. Ends out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run the option. Now the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Ran by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not traveling back here with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Because that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Breaks free. Past the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finding some room with the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielder, returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Powering through. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He's going to take off here. They break a bad, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down here for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that was expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Hand it off. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.